And welcome back to another episode of Duel Masochist. Today, again, with not really any deck changes except one. And that being, I added Jester Confit because it is a free special summon. We can use it as link material if we want to. Since it doesn't restrict us in any way from summoning. The effect that it has, like when it stays on the field, is not happening. Unless this effect, works when this is not on the field, which I don't believe it does. But again, it's a free body. That's all we want. I removed one of our Dragonities for that, the one that we could tribute to Special Summon a Winged Beast. We were really just trading one body for another. And I don't think it would have been really worth it. We haven't really used it at all. And again, our main way to get to Dragonity Knight at this point is just getting out either one of our level 7s and pile them, or our Dino King Rex and Cows, or, any combination of levels that get us there. Yeah, some things I did consider, of course, because we pulled the Bio Insect Armor, is to put in insects, and then our fusion monster, the moth, which, if I can find the fusion button, we can actually summon. Now, the card itself is not too bad. It cannot be destroyed by battle, which is good. It has 3000 attack, and once per turn during the battle phase, if a face-up card, oh my god, if a face-up card is in the field zone, we can destroy our monsters our opponent controls. Now, that would require us to play field spells, which we do. We do play one field spell, but it's also only one field spell. So I have opted against using it for now. If we get some other good insect support, or more support for like field spells or good field spells that we can use, maybe. Another issue though is that if we look at Bio Insect Armor, so we need to summon the moth, we need to tribute summon an insect with 2000 or more defense, and this one, like Bio Insect Armor, gives 1500 attack and 2000 defense to an insect, but only during the battle phase and main phase 2. That means we cannot, like with this alone and another insect, a random insect, we cannot make the Great Moth in the same turn we go to battle with it, because we cannot summon it in the battle phase, so we would have to summon it in main phase 2. We can obviously get around that by using an insect that has 2000 defense from the get-go, which we have like 2, I think, but they are not that great to make this. Like if we go here, oh, I forgot to switch to insects. Yeah, we have Crawler. So we have to normal Crawler, equip Insect Armor, and then go into Ultimate Great Insect. And to use this properly, we would also need to have the field spell on the field. Now, we have several field spells, including one that does some Crawler stuff, but I was against it for now. Just because we are already kind of struggling with, getting combinations of cards that don't do anything, and just putting in more stuff that is very reliant on a small package of cards in the deck, I don't think is a good idea. Now, obviously, like, this is an insect, for example, so technically, we could just put an insect armor to equip like this and gain up to 3600 attack, or get to 3600 attack, and then the main phase 2 summon it and stuff. Like, there are ways we can use this normally and then make this in main phase 2, but in main phase 2 it's not really doing anything, especially since the effect to destroy our opponent's monsters can only be activated in the battle phase. It is a quick effect, so if we ever get to pull this off, in the future, that would be good. But I don't think now's the right time for that. Yeah, and with that, I guess we'll go into some more duels, which honestly at this point it's mostly farming. So I'll probably remove a lot of the duels that we just lose. I'll try to keep in some interesting ones, but I think this deck does not go to Diamond. Like, to go to Diamond with this deck, we would have to face like probably 25 bots in a row. And that's not happening. But what we can do is try to get more packs for the next season. And depending on how this goes, I also thought about, you know, changing the rules a little bit to make this a little bit more interesting for me. And it would deviate from the true masochist spirit, but it would also be a funny thing, especially since I have an idea and I don't really want to do this on a new account because it works better on an account that is already going. And I don't want to use my main account for that. So, yeah. But that said, let's go into some duels and hope we get some wins. I see potential, but we cannot make both of these. Cannot get both of these to the graveyard in the first turn we have. At least not with the cards we have in hand. Nimble Beaver. That feels like it's going to be something annoying. Right? Like, when you see cards activated that you never really see anywhere, it's probably an annoying deck. Especially in ranks like this. Wait. Wait, what? If this card is sent from the hand or deck to the graveyard, why would you summon that? Oh, because it's... Oh. That's fun. It's sprites. I mean, I didn't expect that, I'll be honest. Yo, gigantic. So I don't think we can get through this. They have a monster negate, IP. Okay. I mean, this doesn't really help us, though. Not quite. Can I attack? I mean, I can't. Technically, I can take over IP. I want to activate the effect. Come on. Probably going into Appaloosa. They have more negates on the field. No, SP. Why? That seems unnecessary. I mean, we can, like, they either flip down or we force them to tribute one of their cards, so. Yeah. We can reduce damage like this. Problem is, obviously, that Mimicry Lanius is, well, it's banished. So, we can't make Dark some more, even if we get cows on the field and in the graveyard. So, yeah, this is difficult because while we may not lose, I don't see a way right now. I mean, right now they only have SP and, okay, Swap Rock. The damage is not too high right now, but they can make Gigantic again. We don't really have a way to do anything against that. Like, if we could get Eschatos out... Can I check? They're all Thunder, right? Yeah. But they don't have a Thunder on the field right now, which is a little annoying. I obviously could, if they have like the monster negate, I could summon Eschatos, attack into it, destroy it, and then call Thunder if they had a Thunder on the field at that time, like Gigantic. Okay, cool. Never mind. Like, there's still a way. Like, if we can summon Eschatos and beat over Red without getting... I mean, SP would banish us. Yeah, I think we are not really getting anywhere. We just didn't draw... Like, maybe if we drew Torrential, for example, and activated before they summoned Carrot, we might have been in a better position. They did use their normal summon on Beaver. So basically, can this be destroyed by card effect? Yeah, right? Yeah. So basically wait until they make Sprite activate Torrential. Yeah, we are not getting anywhere with this. Not the worst hand. Can Vishuddha, Monk, Set, summon, spin something, summon, yeah. Question is, will that work against Red Ring Archfiend? If they stop Shudder, we can tough and try to destroy something. Depending on what they end on. That's the thing. They have now access to Gaia. Is this a tuna? No. Could have seen that by the symbol. But sure. The good thing about Vishada is like this, if it's sent to the graveyard, they can special summon Archfiend, but you know. Ooh. That's fun. So let's try this. Let's go with this first. That makes tough also worse though. So this. Go for Monk. Activate Vishada. Shuffle back card. Set this. Summon this. Summon you. Activate up. Yeah, let's call monster. Dang it! Shuffle back Vishada for Umbrella. Does this thing have a... No, does... if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can send... Okay. Alright. Wait. Two effect monsters, yeah. Why can I not... That's so dumb. Well, let's do it like this then. You... And then make... Yes. Eco Talker. I know I missed out on some damage. But it's fine. Yeah. We have Steady Rank Cycle to shuffle something back again. They can get way too many cards back from one Gaia. Didn't they just use that? Is that not a once per turn? Of course it's not. Why would it be? Oh my god, dude. Stop. I get it. Jesus. They started with 2 cards, drew 1, and summoned 2, and still have 5 cards in hand. There's way too many effects being activated. I don't like that. That's fine. Uh, 4, 6, 12. What's this do? Yep, I was expecting that. Ah, only 7k? Well, we're going to do this. Yes. And then... I mean... Let's just, you know... Ah, I should have... Damn it. Another Red Rising, or what? How's that even possible, man? They just made Nova Dragon, and then they do this again. Why does none of these cards have once per turns? What the fuck is going on? Hilariously, the more tunas they put in the graveyard, the better. Also, that's kind of unfortunate. I wish... What? No. The life gain effect wouldn't have been really something to dread, but okay. But obviously, getting rid of that is probably not the worst choice. The issue being that now I'm in a position where they can literally just destroy my whole field, and I'm then sitting here looking at nothing. And... okay. That's actually not too bad. I mean, it's bad, but like... if they make Nova now, we can just get rid of it again. Which would be very funny. Also, does this deck never stop? Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I don't think we are... yeah, we're dead. We are super dead. Well, we are gone. That was unfortunate. The fact that I just kept playing and kept playing, even after getting rid of Nova, is just so unfortunate. Like, there's only so much we can do to stop them from playing game. Oh, you really shouldn't do that. That's not. It's actually the perfect situation for them, because now they can just shuffle back the resonators, and or they just do that. Oh boy. Ah, well, we lost. They can negate Bird Flames. Well, there's a chance, technically. What? That's fine, I'll pay. Yeah, thought so. Yep, ow. Actually, I mean, shuffling that back doesn't do anything. And we can call Dragon anyway. Oh yeah, I can actually special summon this. I don't need to use my normal summon on it. Oh, let's get Nemesis. Let's get Eschatos. So this lad. From your hand or graveyard. Oh, yeah, I have. I do have this in here. I can make a Link 3 if I want to. Smog Bird of Sovereignty. And then we banish you, and you, and you. Summon Eschatos. Activate Eschatos effect. All dragons, so we know they have like branded stuff in there. Going in face. Give it some Mork. And summon Dark Samok, so they can't set part. Unless they get rid of Dark Smoke. They might just try for using me, and then I look really stupid. So, that's a possibility, I guess. Nope, that was enough. Nice. A genuine win. I love that. Yeah, so, see you in the first pack of this episode. Took a bit, but it was a legit win. That was actually pretty good. You know, sometimes we can just, see what the deck can technically do if we go uninterrupted and our opponent doesn't have 1500 negates. And that is why I definitely want to go first and not second. So yeah, see you on the pack. And we might open legacy packs. Here we go. We have some legacy packs to open. 7. In fact, let's skip that Wall of Illusion. That's a crazy good card. If it would be 2000. Majestic Senku. It's a fairy. It's a counter fairy, right? No. When this card the directly drawn card during end phase turns cover summon 7 to go it out. That's weird. Someone's a class and taking this card one this card. Yeah, this is in one of the opening starting decks. So face about 5 alone once your opponent controls once cannot take this one. I mean, we have a lot of ways to activate this. We have a bunch of level 7 monsters that we can summon. Eschatos is level 11. But destroying level 5 or lower monsters, my opponent controls doesn't really do anything, right? Like, they use them. Like, Resonator uses a lot of level 5, but we have just... I've witnessed... I mean, I don't know if this is in the video, but I have just witnessed them playing through me shuffling back Nova Dragon after they summoned that in their turn 3, so... And then beat me. Because I surrendered, because I couldn't really do anything anymore, but, you know. Anything else that looks in Goki cage match, but we don't have Gokis. Flick, yeah, no. Yeah, no, not really. So yeah, let's just get into the master pack. And here is our first master pack of this episode. Maybe we can start off with something good. Scrap Mind Reader, Cosmo Dark Planet, okay. Another Arcana 4. We're almost, like, we are getting close to having all of them. Not really, but we have a few. Ah, a Noble Knight Clock Arc. What is this? If only your opponent controls one, you can search someone's card from your hand. Okay, it cannot be destroyed by battle, except when it's from extra deck. If this card does piercing damage, okay. We have so many of these cards that, you know, cannot work together really. So this is probably one I'm not going to put in. Oops. This is not really useful to us. And then if this card is special summon to one that is not the center, what? Your opponent once per turn during opponent's end phase, you can target one card and opponent. Yeah, that's not useful. Silent Sword Slash. Target one silent sword once you control. Okay. Against 1500, it is unaffected by one's card effects. Card's activation cannot be negated. You can bench the card from a grave and one silent sword from a deck to your hand. That's actually not too bad for us because we do have Silent Swordsman, like the one without a level, and we have the level 7 one. This could protect him, but we kind of want to get him destroyed and then protect maybe the other one. And this is literally just a Cosmo thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, nothing interesting really in this pack. I mean, we have Amazonas Baby Tiger. We have a few Amazonas cards, like 2. So in like maybe, you know, 2 to 3 years, we can build an Amazonas deck and use one of the cutest cards in this whole game. But until then, this is going into the bin. Not into the bin, but you know. Yeah. So nothing in this, nothing in the legacy pack. So we'll just go ahead and start the next duel. Hilarious that we go first on this one. Summon Dino. But don't do that. Actually. This might help us out. Depending on how far we can get. What is taking so long? What can you activate now? Oh, still needs to banish a Kashtira element once. Yeah, that's fine. Really? Ah. That I also don't really care about. Yeah, let's summon Flag. Really? You can respond to me normal summoning Flag. That's just rude. Oh, that's fine. The problem now is that I can only call Psychic or Dragon. So this might be a bit of a problem because I feel like they are not actually playing Kashtira, but Telements. But it's not like I have a choice. So whatever. Ah, well, at least this guy is gone. Let's set this card just so they might waste it. We keep Umbrella to recycle Eschatos. Even though we obviously can't really make it if we don't draw another monster. Yep. Okay, it's Telement, it's not Psychic. Damn it. That is unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. I figured it might be Telements just because they did get like rid of the Strudo and, you know, have the like the what's the trap called? This thing. And they discarded Kashtira Birth, so chances were high, and yeah, we are not getting through this. I mean, if we can somehow get Eschatos again, which I feel like is not happening, we can call Aqua and then lock them out of that. I mean, we didn't have a chance to call Aqua. I was probably calling Aqua if I had the chance. But obviously, I can only call attributes that are actually on the field, and we couldn't get to Reproductus. Actually, now that I think... No, we couldn't have, because we couldn't... we couldn't have... Yeah. We couldn't have Special Umbrella until we summon Eschatos, because we didn't have anything banished until then. And we used our normal on Flag, so... They did discard a Super Poly and a Droplet. You know what card I really want at this point is Protoss. If we had Protoss and Eschatos, we could, like, adapt to the situation a little more. Ah, it's... Yeah, they're flipping down Eschatos. That's unfortunate. Actually, we can make another Eschatos. However, it will probably be negated. What we can do, if Eschatos is destroyed, we can use Umbrella to shuffle something back, summon Garuda, and then... Ah, no, we still need another monster, though. Because even if we use this as a link summon, this obviously goes away. And of course they have snow in there. Otherwise they would have had to crash. This is annoying. I do need another monster. That's another monster. Now, can we actually do it? Does this have a negate? Activates card effect, includes something special summons a monster. You can negate that vision. Dang it. Yeah, but that's the only thing we can try, so. Summon Plat. Yeah, I can only use it once per turn. Yeah. No way. If we could have gotten to another Eschatos, maybe, but with the negate, no chance. Well, I mean, that's like the opposite of the other bot we had that waited out the time limit. That one just surrendered immediately. That's good for us. After the tier limit duel, which, honestly, it wasn't too bad. I mean, you know. If I could have called Aqua, this would have ended very differently. Not this, but the other one. And what if I could have gotten to the other Eschatos? If I could have just somehow had another monster where I could have, you know, lured out the negate. That would have probably actually won us the game at that point. Though they also had the trap. I honestly didn't know what it does, but probably enough. Yeah, but this one, they immediately surrendered. It's a win. I take it. I'll see you in the pack. And here we are, another master pack. Nothing glowing this time. Not even a shimmer. Kawaki Mirror, we do have that. Another Zubaba card. Evil Swarm Thanatos. Once per turn, you can dash one or two on this card. This is unaffected by other monsters affect this turn. Okay, I mean, that's kind of pointless. It's not pointless, but it's pointless for us. No, we need other Altergeist cards. Not the same, like the one trap twice. Oh! This is good. This card is something you can target one level 3 or lower Dragonity monster in your graveyard. Equip the target to this card. You can send one Dragonity card from your Spell Trap Zone to the graveyard and target one face of monster you put on control to the target. That is actually good. That's actually a decent card. Will I use it? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Since this only activates when it's Storm Summoned, that's kinda awkward, I guess. If this would have activated on special, and we would have been in a situation where in our opponent's end phase we had Samok, we could have summoned this if we had like another Dragonity in the graveyard. We could have equipped it and then used this effect. And then used like the effect of the Dragonity to maybe summon it. But sadly, not like this. Arching Palabra. Arching monster controller, this does nothing. So that was a bummer pack, I guess. I mean, I don't know what this does. It's special summon. I would have to look at all those cards because we have a few of the Zubababa, Dododo, Go stuff. And Ruddy Rosewitch is like, it's a search of a witch? Really? Interesting. That's funny. Well, we don't have witch. Witch, amazing. Like Witch or Sangan? Oh, I would love that. But yeah, another pack, kinda bust. Let's get some more duels. Now that is a hand, alright? Not a good one, but it is certainly a hand. Oh, Xyz Cup. I was wondering what these sleeves are. These sleeves apparently mean victory. That is awesome. Yeah, I was about to say it's kind of annoying to draw 2 traps and Storm because we can't use one of them. I mean, we couldn't, like, I would usually if I would draw Storm and Double Cross or whatever the hell this is called, I would use this to destroy it, but then I couldn't activate Treacherous. But yeah, let's open a pack. Another non-exciting pack, and also there's a moss sitting on my display. That's kind of irritating. But we have the yellow glow on the side, so maybe that means something. It doesn't mean anything. That's... Okay, so from all the Memento monsters, we get Mace a second time? Galaxy Dragon. Cannot... It can only attack Dragon type monsters? What? 1,000 attack has its effect negated as long as 6 card remains face on the field. It's actually hilarious. Especially since level 4, but... What the hell is this can only attack Dragon type monsters of it? A second... Is it a second Quantum Mech exists without one of the normal ones? During battle phase, you can summon card you control except this card and the battle phase. That's hilarious. And now the moth is sitting on the Turia White Oak. Come on, go away. Stupid animal. Noble Knight and Evil Swarm Heliotrope. Yeah, another bust pack, really. So let's just, you know, get into the next duel. Huh? I feel like I've seen something like this before and it didn't end well. But I'm not entirely sure. Well, I mean... What do I have to lose, right? What? What? Let's test something, okay? Didn't activate memory of an adversary. I was about to say, like, this... If this is another automated playing thing, because I do not understand the deck, but, I mean... That has never stopped me from being wrong. How about no? I now know that they have memory of an adversary, so... I am not going to make something stupid. I mean, I might. Wait, does memory of an adversary trigger in the damage step? When opponent's monster declares an attack, you can take damage equal to the during the damage step. So this is when it declares. When it declares an attack, so I'm not going to do that. I mean, I'm going to declare an attack, I'm just not going to summon Triple Burst. Because that feels like a trap. Not going to summon Donna right now, because if this doesn't go too bad, we can keep those 2 monsters on the field, summon Donpa, then make Donna, and then activate Donpa's effect. And that's a normal... Wait, is it a normal summon? No, it's not. That's wild. That is. Bye. This is a little annoying, though. Okay. Boy. What? This one cannot attack the turn it was summoned. I'm so confused. This has to be a bot, right? Like, what are these plays? I don't understand. Anyhow, let's do what I plan to do. Let's make... I can make Duel Knight. I would love to, just because I haven't made this guy in a long... What did I do? No, that's fine. Activate you. Destroy you. Then we make a Link 3. That's why, what am I doing? Because obviously if I put something in the column of Jiraigumo, I can't summon Jiraigumo. Which, you know, it would have kind of made going lethal impossible, but no, it's fine. I don't understand that. Like, this feels different from a bot in the way they play. In some way. But the deck itself feels like a bot. You know what I mean? It's weird. Anyway, I'll open a pack. We'll see. Maybe even legacy packs. If we get... I think we need 2 legacy packs, and then we can open 5. But I'm definitely going to open a master pack. We didn't even get 1 legacy pack, so... Master pack it is, and this one also doesn't look too exciting. But you never know. Don't give up hope. Okay, that's awful. Yo! Okay. Best pack in the world. We have now Flag and Corridor. So, our Eschatos is getting consistent as heck. What does this do? This is the same as the other one. Isn't it? If this card is something, you can equip 1 level 7 or 8 monster, dragon monster from your hand or deck. Or deck to this card. Wait, is the other one only from hand? You contribute 1 monster and this card and target in your graveyard special summon it. That's not terrible. If we, you know, use it for stuff. Great explanation. Abyss Pike. You can discard 1 water monster to the graveyard. Add 1 level 3 water monster from your deck to your hand. It's... I mean, if we do more with like the right hand, left hand shark stuff and our mermaids, this might be good. This wasn't great, right? You can need for each dragon monster you control, you can only you can banish 2 normal monsters from your hand or graveyard special summon this card from your hand. Yeah. If this card on the field is destroyed, you can add from your graveyard to hand 1 level 9 monster with different origin. Attribute than this card, but it also has only 2600, and we would have to put 2 normal monsters in the deck that we can either get to our hand or in the graveyard. So no, that's a normal monster. No, no matter what, like Abyss Pike might be good. Corridor is insanely good for us, with Eschatos being basically our win con in almost all of the duels. That is insane. So, yeah, I mean, I'll take it. I'll put this in, take something else. It's also wind, which is even better because then we can use this to also make Dark. And it's obviously it's Thunder, so it's another type. So yeah, I'll put this in deck and then I'll see you in the duel. Alright, we're going second and drew 3 of our traps. Philo again. Philo is glued to our hand. It's crazy. Yeah, I put Corridor in. That's not good. I put Corridor in, and while it technically doesn't help us to get to Eschatos faster, it helps us recycle Eschatos and get more monsters on the field. I don't like what I'm seeing. I just don't. That is wild though. Like, Charge of the Light Brigade. Oh, it's Light Swan? Huh. I mean, Light Swan can make use of Missteals, I guess. Sure. That's the negate, right? Gotta remind myself. Target one face up. Target face with a normal lines from his control. Yeah. We have a chance to wipe the boards. It is unlikely though. But there is a chance. We do not. Well, actually, this makes them unaffected by monster effects, which we do not use. Well, we use monster, but I mean, like the things we would try to wipe the board with are not monster effects. So there's at least one negate, but they only have one target. Like, they can only target one face-up card behind. It is so funny. Anywhere, set Pylum, set the 1, set the 2, set the 3, and set the 4. You go. That's mean. Not my Pylum, dude. What the heck? Cool. You do that. No. Wouldn't it be funny if you made a comeback from this? I think it's just funny to do whatever we're about to do. Oh, that's not good. What did they target? Oh. Okay, we have to activate this now. Because otherwise I can't activate this card. Yep, that makes sense. Okay. I need to not have this trigger when it summons Wolf, so they don't think it's Torrential. Oh. Kind of hard to know when the window is and when it's not. What are you making now? Oh. Let's just Torrential this. I mean, they can just make Wolf and stuff, but I'd rather not have... maybe... Actually, I should have used Ferret. Ferret would have probably been better. Ferret, and then they summon stuff, and then I Torrential. You can't do that. Unless they summon a bunch now, and I can still just Ferret Flames. When they beat me down to, like, the last attack. So this is what? 5,900. Ow. Ow. Ferret Flame. Has to shuffle back 2. Can't just shuffle back 1. Yep. Yeah, sadly, we can't win from here. That was funny, but we can't do anything with that. We are back in the waiting room. No! Well, maybe. Maybe they fixed it and it's not waiting anymore. I wonder how this works. I mean, I activated this effect, so... The effect is activated, so it should special summon, right? Right? Yes, okay. That's actually really cool. Because... this means I can make a Bistola with these two. As well. Abyss Pike would also trigger Minaruka. But Abyss Pike is level 3, not level 4, so yeah. A little awkward. Oh, they did summon something. That's not new, but, you know. I'm not too excited, too hopeful yet that this is not going to be another 5-minute waiting game. Alright. Alright. They did enter the battle phase. Oh my god, they ended their turn. Can't believe it. Oh, can't believe it. Let's see what we can do here. To make this a little bit quicker. Can you please put this down? Attack! Yes! It's not a waiting game this time. I guess. Maybe. Probably. Hopefully. Unless they make us wait now. That would be kind of messed up. Wouldn't be surprised, though. I feel like the problem is that the deck they are using might just brick their bot AI, so it just doesn't know what to do and then just waits it out. Okay, that's just mean. Target a Beast Dweller, come on. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Please target something. Come on. There's 2 monsters on the field. Please. Don't do this to me. No! Well, I guess unless something happens. Oh! Cool. Cool, 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 cool. I was like, why was it destroyed by Katovik? But yeah, I didn't make it with left hand, right hand shark. Of course it's getting destroyed. Pick Katovik. I was about to say, if nothing happens, I'll cut to the end, but we were spared the fate of waiting 5 minutes. Oh, look. Can technically make a Link 3 now. Amazing. They fixed their weird bot AI. That means we can open a pack. And maybe legacy packs. We need 2 packs. So, but I definitely see you guys in the master pack. 1 more pack and 1 more pack that is not very shiny. The border is, but the pack itself isn't. Doesn't mean anything. Nope. Nope. Well, maybe. Oh, we got it. Win the Wind Charmer. I wish. So this is obviously decent for us because we want wind. You know, we can search wind monster with this. We have quite a few. I just wish that this would also allow us to special from our graveyard. I know why they didn't do it because that would be kind of wild, but I wish it could because then we could make more use of this. But this is good. This is a good link too. The hell is that? Nothing we will use. Fable and Ryugi. Yeah, the Wind Charmer. I take it. Now, obviously, this only works if it's destroyed by card effect, but it is also a link to we can just use maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I still got some more duels in me. This is going to be quite a bit longer than what I try to do, but it's more of a farming episode than you know, trying to rank up after all. So the more packs, the better. So I'll see you in the next duel. We're going first. That can't be good because I didn't win the coin toss. Well, set 3 and our turn. Let's see what they have. Wait, what happened? I didn't pay attention. Oh, they just drew a card. It is Heroes. Well, yeah, lose 1 turn. Bye. Nope, negate it. Tough. That one's not negated. And it can destroy a spell trap on the field. That's bad. Dang it. Fuck. Well, it was fun while it lasted. But what are you gonna do now? The question. Extra Hero Infernal Device. Look. Shuffling that back doesn't do anything, so I'd rather not. Not at up to 2 fusion metal turrets. Okay. Don't battle me, rude. Fiends on this card points to gain what? Deep monsters. That's oddly specific for a hero card. And which look at that. You. And you. Imperm. Well, could be worse, I guess. We are still destroying the Visor because it gives them easy access to a Link 3. But that's it. We can summon Right-Hand Shark. We could have summoned Right-Hand Shark, but what for? I'd rather summon it next turn when I can activate the effect again. Oh no, this effect only, yeah, if I normal summon. What am I thinking? I already did this special summoning thing and then without being able to actually use it. Oh, come on, dude. Oh, that's fine. You picked the wrong one. So the last card in hand is Neos, right? No, they discarded it. Here comes Vylon. Vion. I always say Vylon. Vylon is the equip guy, the the light guys that you can equip the stuff. I used them in the beginning. Early on. Good card. But not anymore. Someone from the deck. Yeah, okay. What are you making? That's a lot of cards without doing anything. Oh, no. Don't bridge into the... You know what? Let him have it. I should have... I should have known this would happen. Wait, what? That wasn't enough? What? Couldn't one of them couldn't attack, I guess? Hilarious. What? Use all 5, that would be so funny. Oh, only 2. That's not as funny. Ab-Zero. I mean, I think it's pretty clear from this position that there's only one thing that can save us. It's not this. It's not this. It's kinda this, but not really. Damn it. Finally, another run savior. You know, I bought some energy drinks today I haven't tried yet, and the one I'm drinking right now is coconut blueberry. And it is, without a doubt, one of the most disgusting things I have ever consumed. Yuck. Like, what the heck? I mean, to be fair, I do not really like coconut that much, but this tastes like the first thing you taste is like a liquid Bounty. You know? The chocolate bar? It's like that, but imagine it being just liquid with fizz in it. And then you get like this weird combination of blueberry in there that does not work. But the can was kinda nice looking, I guess. At least it's just like a small can, because ugh. I'm not buying that one again. Ow, that hurt. I guess. No, no, no. Ooh. That's not very, you know, useful right now, but oh, actually we don't need to do, actually we do need to do this. Well, we don't need to do this, but I want to do this. We're doing this. So we can do this. And then we do this. We do this. That's not that, it's not really, like, it's kind of pointless, but so I wanna, right, if I monster with the same type from my graveyard, I do not have anything in the graveyard, so that doesn't make sense. We do this, and then we do no, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine. There may be some traps down there that they can activate, so I'm not going to risk running into that if I can help it. I've been memoried of an adversary too often in the last few days to not respect that part. But yeah, if you like coconut, more power to you. Coconut blueberry is like not great. I like blueberry, but whoa, what is this? Who comes up with these combinations, right? It's like, eh. But I also think Red Bull is disgusting, so. And people swear on Red Bull. Like, it's like twice the price of even more expensive energy drinks, and there's less in it, and it tastes like ass. But I'd still drink it over whatever the blueberry coconuts thing is I have in my hand right now. So, you know, there's that. But I also paid like 1/10 of the price for that. nice. When I duel bots, I don't have to think too much. I can just talk about nonsense, like my way too high energy consumption, leading me to buy something I know I won't like, just because I kinda like the can. I'm an idiot most of the time. But yeah, we won. Let's open a pack. We finally got our legacy packs, and now I think I got 2, so I had 5 before, so I don't know why I didn't open. It doesn't matter. Let's just... What do we have? Stygian Sergeants. What? A Fiend Tuner and a Non-Tuner monster. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends to the graveyard, you can make this card gain 800 attack until the end of the battle, for else this card make a second attack. Huh. No. If this was generic, I would have thought about it. You know, if we get a lower star combination on the field, and you know, want to end the game. But needing a Fiend Tuner is rough. Anything else? We got a lot of normal monsters in here. Damn. Dream Clan? Clown Control? Yeah, no. No. Let's just go into the Master Pack. Well, finally. Something glowing. Doesn't mean anything, though. Okay, it meant something. Spirit of the... That's a flip. Yeah. This is in the Mimigold pack, that's why I kind of remembered it. A ninja... Oh, another one. Debunk. What the heck is that? What is that art? If activated in the hand or graveyard, negate the activation if you banish it. Oh! Yeah, this goes in the deck. This is good for art. Well, it's good in the context of what we are working with. That's a Chronomaly card. Crusadia Reclusia. Reclusia. Is that a for hire card? Oh, it is. It's a for hire field spell. Oh. Oh god. Okay. So, just to make this clear, this second effect, pointless for us. The first effect is actually good, because this is optional, right? So, if we're in a situation where we can say, okay, if we just had another fire monster, we had Donpa, for example, because we have Donpa and that destroys a face-up card on the field. This is really nice to have. This is really, really nice to have. And then, the super rare is... what is that? It's a nice vacation place, I guess. If a face monster you control change to face down defense position, you can target one card on the field, destroy it. Oh. If a flip monster you control is... Talking, huh? If a flip monster you control is flipped face up even during the damage step, you can target one of them. Inflict damage upon equal to its level times 200. Ah. Now, if we had more flip monsters, that would be great. I was like, this is actually good. If we had more like fairy tiles, right? We have Sleeper, which can flip itself, or rather, not itself, but we can make an effect our opponent uses become that they flip one of our monsters face down. And then I could target a card and destroy it, but we would have like one card to trigger this. And that's even rare, so. No. Unless we go more on the flip side with like crawlers and stuff. But the for hire field spell is a pretty good pickup because, you know, having Donna is pretty good. We can, you know, basically link climb a little bit into more stuff. We can relatively easy get our Eschatos requirements in the graveyard or on the field. And we have basically almost a guaranteed way to just get for hires if we need a second one. I would probably not skip the draw for hire monster if I only have, like, if I don't have any of them in hand, like if I don't have Philo, Donpa, or Seal, unless, of course, I have Donna already on the field, right? Because I could, like, summon, like, Philo or something, and maybe do something with that, make a link monster, and then use Donna's effect to resummon Philo, etc. You know, there are possibilities, but this is good because we can basically search it instead of drawing, which can be pretty important. And I think I'll do a few models. This is going to be a long episode. But actually, you know what? I'll end it here. I might continue, but then that would be another extra episode. Maybe I'll upload 2 in a day. I don't know. But I want to end this here because I want to do some other stuff today instead of just, you know, grinding. And we got a good pickup for our deck right now. So yeah, debug is also insanely good. Also, it's a counter trap, so you know it's even better. So these 2 cards definitely a really good pickup. I'll put them in a deck, absolutely. And that means I'll end it here. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, or at least, you know, got, I don't know, some noise out of this. You know, I sometimes watch videos just so I have some noise in the background. If that's all you do with this video, that's fine by me, honestly. It must be a pain to watch me play the game, after all. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.